Well, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everyone. This is Diamond Tanya coming to you from sunny, beautiful Barbados. Today, the webinar was supposed to be presented by myself and our goal luxury consultant, Glendon Arthur. Unfortunately, he is unavailable to present the webinar alongside me. So we are going to go with our original plan, which is our diplomat, Tony. Good morning, Tony.
Good morning, Tanya, and it's good to be here. I was not sure that I would be here today, but I made it because you know what? The show must go on. Okay? So everyone, it's good to have you on the call, and we just wanted to tell you today that with Global Wealth Trade Corporation, you can live the luxury lifestyle via our brands Ferry, Posh, and Ferry Mosh. But before we start, we'd just like to tell you a little about why we wanted to partner with this company. Back in August of 2015, I saw this business and I recognized that this was the proverbial marriage made in heaven. Having been involved in several MLMs before, I realized that becoming a part of global wealth trade was a true trade up. In fact, this is home for me and there's nothing else that I'd rather be doing. Global wealth trade has so impacted me that from the time I spoke to some friends of mine and they decided to partner with me and become a part of my organization, that assisted me in becoming a diamond luxury consultant in just 16 days. I won the Diamond Challenge after signing up as a silver consultant at that time. Right now, my business has expanded into about 14 different countries and there are about 81 luxury consultants in my downline. And I must say that as a result of the wonderful plan that our visionary Ramin Mesgalu has put together, that along with the love and support and the faith of my team in me has brought me to where I am today. At the end of March, which was just 6.5 months into this business, I became a diplomat and I'm looking forward to moving from strength to strength within the business. Let's hear a little bit from Tanya.
Hey, good morning, good evening, good afternoon again, everyone. I got started with this business because I would have been in numerous other opportunities and they never could offer what this business has to offer. Um, the most that I love about this company is the fact that everybody is so warm and so loving and so giving. And getting the opportunity to meet the CEO and the senior vice president, Ms. Ramin Mesgarlu and Sanaz Human, it was like I've known them all of my life. They greeted me like I was family and not someone who they had never had the opportunity to see and meet before. And not just that, but the way how the company is run and the way how the compensation plan is structured, and this business is, as Tony said, for me, GWT is home. So now as we prepare to present to you the GWT opportunity, I hope that it opens up your mindset. It allows you to see these types of businesses in a different light and to show you that anything that you can believe, then you can achieve. So we'll get right into it.
Well, this is just confirmation about my achievement of diplomat, and this slide just shows that the Barbados team took the time. We had such faith in this team that from the time the 10th anniversary convention was announced, we purchased our convention tickets and said we are there. And here we are with our regional ambassador and proud Barbadian, Sean Haynes, who we'll tell you a little more about a little later. And I was very pleased to be able to meet and be right up close and personal with Mr. Ramin Mesgalu, as you can see. And you too have the opportunity to be involved in a business with someone who is ever so humble and ever so thoughtful. So we'll show you now what we mean, why this business is an option for you. Just keep an open mind and we'll give you that information. I'm sure most of you know that there are several persons out there who are in a job and they know that they'd rather be elsewhere. And that is for different reasons. Those persons, it's either they're underappreciated, underpaid, all sorts of stuff. They have a lots of ideas which they are unable to express within their job environment, or they're just not being taken seriously. As a result, a lot of persons look like my girl on the screen here and they keep saying, maybe I should quit my job. Now I know that time came for me a few years ago when I was in a job where I was giving it my all. And one morning, after being the type of person that you would see at work at 6:30 a.m., for some reason I worked late and I ended up getting home at midnight. So I overslept and I got to work just after 8, only to get a letter the next day stating that I am being disciplined. Can you imagine how insulted I felt? No one ever commended me for being there even at the same time as the security guard. Okay? So I can identify with this lady and all of you out there who feel that you're underappreciated. But what's going on is that you're not going to leave that job because that might be your only source of income, right? But 72% of workers would rather work for themselves. So I want to tell you today that happiness is possible. Because when you examine the full picture, we recognize that the wealthiest persons in the world, 74% of them, got that way because they decided to do their own business. And this is what we want to show you. You might be sitting there and you know to yourself that you can be doing a lot better, but you didn't know how to step out and take the chance. We're saying to you it's possible, and we're going to show you a different and a better way.
So now, when we think about the cost of living and the constant rise in inflation every single year, with inflation, with everything in the world rising, the way you live, groceries, bills, everything, do you get an increase or a raise in your monthly income or your yearly income? I know when I was in a job, I didn't. And even though there were constant talks about raising of pay and stuff like that, it never actually happened. But I want you guys to understand that the comfortable living gap is only growing bigger and bigger. And if you don't act now, there's not going to be much hope for your future. So after you hear this, make sure you make a conscious decision on what you're going to do with your life and how you're going to be able to offset the constant rise in the cost of living.
But Tony, there are lots of persons here. I mean, we are talking about those who are in a job. What about those persons who are thinking about retirement? We have an LC within our family, our global GWT family, who surprised, or in fact shocked us a few weeks ago when we had heard her speaking about retirement. We really thought that it was her turn to retire. But you know, Tony, it was one of those fancy ways of saying you need to leave here. You need to vacate your seat. It turned out that she was asked to retire. Now I remember when I was in my organization, they had this fancy way of saying they're going to fire you when they would ask you to resign. But let's look at those persons who have to think about retirement, who are facing retirement, right? It's a very uncertain time. We have found that for singles who are thinking about retirement, they have to face an annual spending of up to $50,000 per year. A couple looks at $72,000. But in order to retire comfortably, right, you need to be saving about $1 million. Why is that? Wow. Because singles need to look for up to $850,000 and a couple need to have $1 million saved in order to be on track to spend what we are stating here. But does that take into consideration illness? For those persons who are on this call, you know that you never knew about stress until you started to work. We were all happy-go-lucky, right, Tanya? Carefree teenagers and so on, and all we wanted to be adults. But nowadays, from the time you step into the world of work, you recognize that it's not paradise.
It's not a bed of roses.
Exactly. So by the time or even long before you get to retirement age, you are looking at some form of illness, some form of depression. And as a result, you need to cater also to medical expenses, right? So if you are like that and then you're up to age 85, what about our centenarians here in Barbados? What are they doing between age 85 and age 100 or any other country or island that you might represent out here? You know that it's going to be difficult. But GWT has the answer. We are going to introduce you to the recession-proof fashion industry. Tell us about it, Sonia.
Well, you see, the global fashion industry has a revenue of over $1 trillion. That is 12 zeros.
11.
Okay,
yes,
11.
Yes. Normally 12.
Right. So that just goes to show you how much money there is in this industry alone. Take into consideration the fact that Gucci would have had almost $16 billion in sales in 2011.
That's a lot.
And Louis Vuitton itself, almost $39 billion in 2012.
That just keeps climbing, right?
Every year.
Wow.
And the luxury brands themselves, as an overall, they have done at least $400 billion in sales in 2014. So imagine becoming a part of this industry.
That sounds like a plan.
Yeah, you could be getting a bite out of this cherry.
Certainly.
So consider this. Consider this. And remember that while you're considering it, that sales online are actually booming right now.
Wow. Yeah.
And as you can see, the projected consumer spending online alone is 1.6, almost $1.7 trillion.
So you're talking about, let me see, that was 1.2 plus 1.6. That sounds like a bomb. So you're talking about a combination, right?
Yep, a huge combination.
Great.
So just understand too that online sales are expected to grow by 25+% every year for the next 5 years. So think about this. Imagine if you combine the power of fashion and the online sales industry.
Because everybody likes to look good.
Of course.
All right, and people are purchasing online all the time.
All the time. I've been doing it quite often. So I can imagine, I'm not the fashionista, but I can imagine others who are fashionistas.
They would love this.
Who really love to look good.
Wow, they would love this.
Yep, I believe that.
So let's tell them a little bit about our company. The company that is going to offer this fantastic combination, this plan that is going to blow ideas, all your ideas out of the water, or enhance your ideas, because really this company is here to help. All right, our company was founded in 2005, just over 11 years ago, by Mr. Ramin Mesgalu, and he did this in Ontario, Canada. At that point in time, when he got the plan for this business, he spent over 30 hours in his basement. Since then, Tanya, we've had 5 moves.
Wow.
And every time we move, it gets bigger and it gets better.
And that is because this business has grown so much that every single time they've run out of space.
You understand? But we are wise because being online, that also assists with the whole space, right? We are an e-commerce business. If you're out there and you're thinking, oh, I don't know anything about the internet, don't worry. We are here to help you. As I said, we are a family. Don't worry. The only qualification you need for this business is to have a strong desire to change your current reality. Yep. That's all you need. E-commerce, we will teach you. We are also debt-free. Now, being a debt-free multi-million-dollar direct sales corporation, that in itself is a 1, 2, 3 punch, people, because several of you are working in organizations that are about to go under. You will only find out when you go to work later. I'm not the prophet of doom and gloom. I'm just giving you a reality check. It is important to check out any organization that you want to partner with, and being debt free is very important. Multi-million-dollar, great. That means we are growing and growing, and we are going towards those billions like the other fashion houses that we saw earlier. Okay? Direct sales, well, that is the best part because you work as a team, not for yourself. Sorry, for yourself, but not by yourself. Okay? We also serve clients in over 150 countries. How many to be exact?
The latest number I know of is 156 countries.
So by next 2 months, we should be in 160 at least, right?
I'm thinking 175.
All right, we'll go with that. All right, and we serve over 50,000 luxury consultants and VIP clients. We'll explain how you can become either a little later. And most of all, we are Canada's largest designer fashion house with a manufacturing heritage dating back to the 1880s. Why is that important? It's because you know that you're dealing with experience. Many of you are working with companies that were born in the 1900s or even in the 2000s, and you still have a lot of faith in them. So how easy would it be to have faith in a company that has such wide experience? Okay? Our mission statement is to become the #1 fashion brand in the world, whilst providing a lifelong opportunity for entrepreneurs like ourselves to build significant wealth. And significant is significant, people. Okay, you don't want just to build wealth in this time, because if you refer to that chart where we showed you that the inflation rate is outrunning the income rate, then we really need significant wealth to get done all the plans that we want to execute, right? And we also want to create 1,000 millionaires by 2025. And many of us are on target to get that done. Okay, so what are your business options?
Well, to have a traditional fashion business, to actually start one, it's going to cost you at least $1 million, at least. And that is about the minimum.
That's a lot.
Very much so. Some people don't even have $1,000. So that is extremely high, right?
That's expensive.
So the thing is that when you decide you want to start a traditional storefront business, you're going to have to find a store location. But not just a store location. Because I mean, if I'm going to spend $1 million, Tony, to start a traditional storefront business, I am going to have to find the best location around. I'm then going to have to, well, you're then going to have to make sure you source some experience, because you don't want just any and everybody to be in your store.
That's correct.
Right? You're going to have to source inventory. And in most instances, you have to go outside of your territory in order to be able to get not just inventory, but good quality, good quantity. You then have to find furniture, you have to staff it, you have to develop a website
It
and
sounds like
keep
a
it
hassle.
maintained.
Sounds
Of
like a
course it
hassle.
is. Of course it is. Because along with that, you also need to not just do website development, but advertising and marketing as well. But you see, it costs to work for yourself, sorry, but not by yourself with GWT. And let me tell you this, today guys, ladies and gentlemen, you can start this business for just a minimum of 169 Canadian dollars.
You for real?
Very much for real. The company will give you a full website. You don't have to pay any extra for it. They'll give you an enabled shopping cart. They'll mentor you. They'll have all the cutting edge technology to track your business. A full inventory at your disposal. You don't have to go anywhere to source it. It's right there. And worldwide sales are within your reach. So they've done it all. They've thought of it all and they've done it all and they're giving it all to you.
So you mean that there's someone on this call right now who's been looking for a business such as this and they can start today with just 169 Canadian dollars?
That's right.
I am telling you they will start because we have some more news for them. You see, what GWT has offered is the ideal partnership. If you're out here listening and thinking that it's going to be so difficult to start your business, it's not so, as Tanya just said. GWT takes care of everything. The inventory, your orders, shipping, website, certificates of authenticity, especially as it relates to our higher quality products. So you have nothing to worry about. You have one thing to do. Wear your product, share your business. How many persons out there find that to be strenuous? Wearing your product. We know, right, Tanya, that we are already attracting a lot of attention when we wear our product. When we put on those shields, right? And we drop these handbags. Listen, we have to tell them about, listen, when they see these products, they will understand why. Okay? So,
So now we're going to tell you about our brands and we're going to start with the Posh Fashion line. Our Posh Fashion line caters to both our men and our women. And this is our fashionable, easy on the pocket brand. We have ladies jewelry such as bracelets, necklaces, timepieces, earrings. And for the guys, we have timepieces, we have pendants, we have necklaces as well. So we're not leaving out the guys. As you can see, we have our models here looking extremely lovely in our fashion brand. And as I said before, it's very easy on the pocket. So the price range of this particular brand goes from about 25 Canadian dollars to just over 300 Canadian dollars.
Right, so let's tell them now about our Ferry brand. Now, Ferry is the company's widest range product, right? We have over 1,400 products in our Ferry Luxurious line. Ferry carries 950 palladium. Now, let's explain. Palladium is a combination of silver and palladium. And right now, it's the purest form of silver on the market at 950. Most of you are accustomed to 925 sterling silver. All right? But at GWT, what do we do? If it exists, we make it better. And if it doesn't exist, we create it. So enter Palladium. Along with Palladium, we have fabulous handbags. We have Merces, guys. Those are for you because you don't want to wear a purse, okay? But I just want to let you know that we have a lot of LC's luxury consultants who love ladies who love your Merces. So move over. We're taking over again. We also have timepieces, shoes, lots of accessories, opticals, so you can get the frames for your glasses and so on, and many, many other accessories. But there's yet another.
So now we introduce you to our ultra luxe brand, the Fairy March, the most prestigious of all brands. Woo! With this brand, you have 19K special projects and bridal. And there are many people who are getting married and looking for perfect, the perfect wedding bands. We have that. We have those. We have 21K as well. And with us 19K and 21K, we're the only, what
The
Tony?
only.
The only
We love
company
to say the only.
who has been able to place precious stones within these metals, right? We have exotic collections and opulent wear.
Now,
These,
so Father's Day is coming up. So ladies who are listening to us out there, treat your guys well. Okay? Not just from the Fairy Mosh brand, but all of our brands are available to make your guy feel
special.
special. Now look at this. We have over 300 celebrities who endorse our product. Right now, I said they endorse. We don't endorse them. Usually, celebrities are contracted and paid to wear gear and products from certain companies. Can you imagine that these over 300 celebrities have been approaching GWT to wear our products? I mean, one of my favorites down at the bottom here, Mr. Eric Roberts. He is the brother of Julia Roberts. Mr. Eric Roberts is a collector of fine jewelry, and he has found a home here with GWT. Now, if you're out there and you're listening and you're thinking about business, as I heard one wise person say before, even if you're like how Tanya and I started off, we weren't really big on fashion. We like to look good, but
Yep.
we weren't big on fashion jewelry and so on. But success leaves clues.
That's right.
If these persons are approaching GWT in order to wear the products, maybe we should take a second look. And not just that, we are also seeing our products on the red carpet every day. It's a red carpet favorite almost at every show. There's someone wearing Ferry, and Global Wealth Trade continues to get exposure just because these people love our products. I mean, look, I'm sure you look at the Big Bang Theory, right? Mayim Bialik, she loves our product. All right, we have Jodie Sweetin. She loves our products as well, right? And we're getting a lot of media accolades as well, Tanya.
That's right. And as you can see, our CEO, Mr. Ramin Mesgarlu, he is featured on the cover of the American Business Journal.
More exposure.
Now, if you really know Americans, they don't like to feature anybody but their own. So now that you have seen and you heard that the CEO of a Canadian company has been featured on an American magazine cover, now that speaks volumes. For me it does. For me it certainly does. Our CEO has also been featured by Canadian Jewelers Magazine. The GWT Opportunity, the business has been featured in Regard and Viva. And we know that, well, I don't know if you know, but Regard is the magazine of the celebrities. So if you are interested in what the celebrities are doing, then this is one of the magazines to make sure you get and make sure that you see where GWT is at on in this specific magazine. Now, our CEO has been recently inducted into the Network Marketing Hall of Fame. Now, when you hear Hall of Fame, now that is in a whole different category. Yes? And Mr. Ramin Mesgarlu, he has been featured in this magazine for his outstanding work with the GWT Opportunity. Our Senior Vice President, Ms. Sanaz Human, she's been featured in the Women of Love magazine, and they have actually saluted her for being the consummate professional power figure of women, to women, around the world. Wow, can you say?
Fanfare. We have a lot to be proud about, people, because our company has been making some serious inroads, and our CEO, Mr. Metgalu, has made us proud. So, just give us a minute here. All right, after all of this, you just want to know how it works, right? We've been here building you up and building you up, but trust me, this is no hype. This is another reason why I wanted to be partnering with this company. No hype. What you see is what you get. In fact, what you see is not what you get, because you get way more than you actually see, right, Tanya?
That's right.
And we saw that when we went to the 10th anniversary convention. Let me tell you, right? And when we were welcomed, and everything that was done on our behalf to make us feel so special about partnering with this company, all of us who are luxury consultants worldwide, we just want to give back. So here's what you can do to get started, right? Just for that 169 Canadian dollars, you can launch your virtual designer mall, and all of a sudden your business is all over the world. So we here in Barbados, we have launched our malls, and as I said before, right now, I have malls in 14 different countries. Now, I did not leave Barbados to do that, even though I plan to. But I'm telling you, this business is phenomenal, right? And with that, as you launch, you begin to earn profits anywhere in the world. So time zones don't mean anything to you. I know to myself that when I want to purchase like airline tickets and all that, I go on at any time of day or night, because the internet is open any time of day or night. 24/7. You know that when you open your click and order, your brick and mortar business, that is not so. You have opening and closing hours. So you lose what? Profit and sales, okay? Not with this. While you sleep, GWT has your, exactly, GWT has your website open, and you are earning. And we'll show you how you can earn. You get paid weekly, and the company takes care of VAT and all the customs duties and everything that is involved in your sales. And thankfully, we can advertise our business on social media. So that makes it even easier for us, because many of you out there with your smartphones and your smart devices, you know that you're on Twitter clicking and talking about every last thing that happened, the last movie, the last book you read, the latest fashion, but you aren't getting paid to wear those fashions, yet you are. Here we'll show you how you can get paid to wear.
So now I'll tell you about our VDM packages. If you launch a VDM today, if you launch at the Selenium package, you'll have to pay 699 Canadian dollars. You'll get a member discount of 30%. You'll get a total package value of $700 plus.
But you haven't lost anything?
No, I haven't.
No, I get back 700?
And not only that, I get 30% discount.
Wow.
Yep. So and if you launch as a gold, it'll be $18.99 Canadian. That gives you 35% off as a member discount, and you get $1,900 plus total package value. And now, when you launch at our best, for me, our most prestigious package, which is the diamond package, that will be 3,599 Canadian dollars. You get the most member discount, which is 40%, and you get the most package value in total. Now, if you launch as a diamond and you upgrade,
you mean if you launch as a smaller?
Sorry, at a lesser package, a lower level package, not a lesser package, because none of our level packages are lesser level. It's just a stepping stone to get you to the next level.
That's right.
Right? So if you launch at a lower level package and you upgrade within 30 days, the company gives you an additional $1,000. Yes, the company does that. Right. So in essence, the diamond package is your best value to launch at.
And the next thing is that when you launch as a diamond, immediately you open up yourself to have not one but
Three
three
VDMs.
VDMs working on your behalf.
Yes.
Now that is what I call value for money. But
Yep.
here's some more. We also have the revolutionary inventory account system.
Here we
Now,
go again.
most
The
of
only
you,
company.
the only company, most of you out there, I'm sure if you've already been associated with MLM, that's the reason why you like to call it one of those things is because it really didn't work out for you with purchasing products on a monthly basis. Those products might expire or they might just not be useful to anyone anymore. They didn't know anything about this inventory account system where not only do we not have to purchase and keep products with us every month, no monthly shipments arriving at our door, we can purchase at our own leisure. Okay, all we need to do is contribute just a small amount to maintain our business, and that amount returns to us in the form of points, and we can purchase. You see that gift there? It is a gift system. It's like a layaway program, and I'm sure many of you out there, ladies and gentlemen, you are used to layaway programs. So the inventory account is another plus with this business because we are the only company, the only that has this program. Okay? Here are some of the ways that you can make some money.
So, we're going to be starting by telling you about the retail profits, right? So you simply buy and sell product at an exclusive member price. So, and you'll earn up to 67% of those profits. Now, if you're a diamond like I am, or like Tony is, right, you'll be able to purchase this lovely fairy emerald L ring at the diamond member price of 227 Canadian dollars.
And I'm sure, and that's at 40% discount?
Yep.
Wow.
Then you can turn around and sell this same ring for 363 Canadian dollars. And guess what? You'll make an instant profit of 136 Canadian dollars.
And how often can I do that?
As often as your mall is open.
So that means all the time.
All the time, anytime, every time.
Nice.
So with this business, it makes instant profits either online using your VDM or in personal parties at home. So in essence, ladies and gentlemen, the freedom to choose is all yours.
Now listen, we've got more. There are also wholesale profits. So I know some of you are out there, you're excited, you're saying, yes, this sounds like it. If you're anything like me, less than halfway into the presentation, I was ready to launch. Okay? So you're ready to launch and you're ready to share this business with everyone that you know. All right? The company will reward you for doing just that. So if you were to encourage a few of your friends to launch with you, if they launched as a Selenium, you would earn 150 Canadian dollars.
Nice.
If they launch as a gold, you would earn 250.
Even nicer.
You realize that it's rising, okay? All right. And because your colleague, your business partner had the faith in you to get involved at the most fascinating and most beneficial level, diamond, the company pays you a whopping 350 Canadian dollars. Now, can this do anything for anyone on this call? I say yes. So let's give you an example. So you spoke to Tim. Tim decided to let him for me. That's what I can handle. And that's okay, Tim, because you have 30 days where you can upgrade to diamond and still get your extra $1,000 in product value. Bob did the same. Sam said, no, gold for me. I'll be diamond in 2 weeks. Okay? And Amy just jumped straight in. Diamond for her. What happens for you? You quickly earn $150 on behalf of Tim and Bob, and $250 on Sam, and $350 from Amy, and you instantly earn $900 in wholesale profit. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you are earning these wholesale profits alongside your retail profits. I know that many of you out there who are in a job, you only know about earning any sort of income. How many times a year? 12 times per year out of 365 days. Not with GWT. With GWT, you can be earning at any time, all the time, and it does not stop there.
So the third way that you can earn with GWT is by launching malls globally, all over the world, all over the world. So you can launch your malls in the US, in Canada, in Europe, Australia, New Zealand, as far away as
On
China.
an island with one man, anywhere.
Anywhere. So once you do that, you'll get paid up to 10% on all team sales worldwide. And this is to infinity. That means it does not stop. It keeps going. It's like the Energizer Bunny. It keeps going and going and going.
But that sounds to me like royalties.
Yes,
right?
Very much
you
so.
do something well once, you set yourself up with a solid foundation, and then you get paid for it
over and over and over
again.
Yes.
And eventually with GWT, you can be earning up to $10,000 per week. Wow. How many of you out there can see your life changing very drastically and very positively when you begin earning $10,000 per week? Think about it, because there's more.
And as Tony would say, regularly get your calculators, because $10,000 a week can quickly turn into 20. And when you do the math on that, that is 40,000 Canadian dollars in a month.
Wow.
Get your calculators, ladies and gentlemen. You will need it to do all these calculations.
Right. And if you are in this business and you're used to working with a team, well then you would have no problems at all, because as you begin to share this business and work with your team, like how I work with Tanya.
That's right.
You know, we have a thriving team here and we work together. As your downline business begins to thrive, the company rewards you. So as you on your first generation, who are those persons that you cause to personally launch their VDMs, the company pays you 5% check match bonus on your first generation. But it doesn't stop there. And this is why being a diamond is a fantastic choice, because only as a diamond will you also earn 2.5% on your second generation. Those persons who also came in, they had faith in their friends in your first generation, and they decided to launch. So if in your first generation there was a total of $3,800 that was earned, you earn 190 Canadian dollars as a bonus. Wow.
But
are you counting?
But remember, Tony, this is on top of the other three ways we would have already explained: retail, wholesale, and global sales.
Let me tell you, this is something else, and I know there's more.
So this actually says the fourth way. But as you can see, this is the fifth way to earn with this company: travel bonus. Now, how many persons out there who's in a job, their boss gives them a travel bonus?
Well, that used to be, but it is no more. And the thing is, you usually used to have to wait for your travel bonuses. And most of the time, the travel bonuses had to do with driving from here to there. But I see a plane.
That's right.
Okay?
Not just a plane, but some hotel accommodation.
Tell you. So it sounds like we're on the move.
Yes, very much so.
Why? Because we have decided to share the GWT business with all and sundry. So wherever you have a friend or a family member who becomes interested in launching their virtual designer mall, then you can earn a travel bonus as a diamond.
That's correct.
Okay? And you can earn 5% again on your first generation, and that notorious 2.5% on your second generation. People, I know right now your mind is blown, okay? Because just like Tanya and just like myself, we could not believe that such a company like this existed, okay? And finally, my favorite, the global revenue sharing package. You know, my background is in banking and international banking, and for several years I knew what it was to earn at Christmas time that bonus, which would have been shares in the company. Now those days are long gone, and I thought they were gone forever. But enter GWT. If you decide that you really want to push this business, and you can do it very quickly. We have people who are doing what we are telling you here in a matter of weeks, and some are doing it in a matter of months. But some persons have always wanted to be shareholders, but they cannot manage the payments. They're just living very basically. Okay? Right here, GWT is paying you and assisting you to be promoted throughout the levels of this company, and then they will pay you on top of that. So as you become a regional ambassador, a national ambassador, or a global ambassador, which the person who invited you on this call will explain how that comes about, then the company pays you even further. So how it works is that the package sales, the inventory account sales, and the upgrade sales are taken. Certain percentages, as you will see here, 2% of package sales, 1% of IA sales, 1% of upgrade sales. That is taken as a pool every month, and then a share quota is established. So for example, if the monthly pool were $50,000 and the share were 1,000, a regional ambassador would earn one share. That would be $1,000. Now, right now, this company does not have many national ambassadors. I think, in fact, there are just about 4. All right? So, national ambassadors get 2 shares extra. Wow. All of this is on top of what they were earning before. Okay? That's right. Global ambassadors now earn 3 shares. Okay? And we know right now the race is on to see who will be our first global ambassador. You understand, people, that the potential for income in this business seems to be endless. That's because it is endless. Okay? Global revenue sharing is really like the icing on the cake. But before we move on, just let me read our income disclaimer for you. As with any business, your results may vary. So we're not saying that these are typical results and will be based on your individual capacity, business experience, expertise, and level of desire. There are no guarantees, promises, representations, and or assurances concerning the level of success you may experience. Your level of success depends your level of success depends on the time you devote to the business, the ideas and techniques utilized, your finances, knowledge, various skills, and since such skills and factors differ according to each individual. So this means that it's about personal effort. Yes, and growth. And work. Yep. And personal development. That's right. Okay? So you can start where you stand, and we promise you that by the time you're finished, you would not recognize yourself. Alright? So now, what else this is how this company offers a luxury lifestyle. And this is where we're heading, right, Tanya? Very much. We will be cruising when? In 2017. All right? That's because the 2016 cruise was just completed about a month and a half ago. If you qualify for the position of ambassador, the company will give you an all-inclusive cruise. For persons like me who like to cruise a lot, I was very thankful because I know that from now on, GWT is paying for all of my cruises. Right? That's right. But as a regional ambassador, this is now a step up from the ambassador.
you will qualify for a 5-star, all-inclusive,
I like all inclusive.
exotic vacation. I am
Look at these
certainly
guys.
impatient to get there.
And look at these guys, how they're jumping up. You know
Having
why
a
they're
ball.
jumping up? I heard that once they arrived at that destination, I think they went to Mexico, everybody was handed a phone. Why did they get a phone? That phone was to dial their own private butler. And they could call that butler 24/7. So if they like to eat a lot, or if they just want to go to the spa, or they just want to back rub, anything like that, that is all included within the luxury, the exotic vacation. Now I would be jumping as well. All right, but there's more reason to be excited.
Well, as a national ambassador now, I don't know, but I sometimes I try to understand exactly what Ramin was thinking
I don't
when
mind.
he conceptualized this business.
Think away,
As a
Ramin.
national ambassador, you qualify to drive your dream luxury car for 18 months. But not just that you get to drive it for 18 months, but you get to drive it for free. Wow. So start to think about your luxury car and what you would like to be driving
I have.
when you hit that level.
And finally, last but by no means least, our global ambassadors qualify to drive their dream exotic car. Now, okay, look at the brand of cars. Let me say brand, okay? We're looking at the Lamborghinis, the Maseratis. Oh my goodness, okay? And we have seen some of these cars when we went to convention. People, I'm telling you, this is real. This is not a far-fetched business. What you see is real, all right? But what also is real is that GWT cares. Another aspect of this business that really attracted me. I've always loved to be a part of community service and any sort of charitable giving and so on. And I was very delighted to find out that GWT is committed to making a positive impact in the world that we live in by partnering with a lot of these charities and foundations worldwide. In fact, they have donated to many of these charities and causes and disaster relief funds over the past 10, well, over the past 11 years now, we have to say. And we in the Caribbean are very grateful that GWT stepped in to assist Haiti in 2010, Dominica in 2015, and beyond our Caribbean borders, you can see that Nepal in 2015 benefited from donations from GWT. The Philippines in 2013. I mean, once you hear that there's a disaster or some sort of relief effort, GWT is there, right? We partner with the Canadian Red Cross, UNICEF, etc. So, people, this is a well-rounded business. This is not just about earning money to show off or to say that you're better than someone else. Everyone in this business from top to bottom is the same, and everyone's humility is evident. So we want you to be a part of this well-rounded family.
So now we want you to know that timing is everything. You are in the right place at the right time with the right people with the right company. So seriously consider, imagine if your grandparents, your great-grandparents had the opportunity to partner with Chanel or Cartier or one of those other current top fashion designer houses. What would your life be like today?
Certainly very different.
Very different.
We wouldn't even be here.
Yeah.
You think about that, right?
Actually, no.
We would not be here.
So with this opportunity, with this company, here is your chance. Here is your chance to do things differently. Here is your chance to have a turnaround. Here is your chance to start to prepare for your future and for the future of your children and their children. So right now we're in the next decade. We are now in the momentum stage, so that means we're continually building. We're constantly building. And Right now, we are looking to go to the billion.
Okay? And we want to give you a few success stories. All right here in the Caribbean, we have Vanessa Suka. Vanessa is a mother of two, and Vanessa can confirm that she earned more in a month than most persons in her country have done in 6 months. Now that is awesome. All right. And everyone knows that Haiti is a country that really needs some financial injection and attention. And we are happy that there's someone who has decided to take that mantle up in Haiti. And Vanessa, we say kudos to you. We thank you especially for the translations of these stores into Creole and to French so that we can reach out to our French Caribbean brothers and sisters as all our French friends all around the world.
Now, up next we have this Mrs. Bernicia Charles Jones. And this is a lady that I am extremely proud of. When I got to meet her here in Barbados back in March it was, she was phenomenal. She blew me out of the water.
So she did the same for me. That's our sister now.
Yeah, very much so. And she is a stay-at-home mom of 4.
Very passionate, huh?
She's a mother of 4. She's right now earning up to 20 times the average income, monthly income of persons in her country. And she's from St. Lucia, by the way. And I'm saying to myself, if she's a mother of 4 and she's doing it, I'm a mother of 1. What am I doing?
You have no excuse.
Exactly my point. No excuse.
Venetia is a fantastic example, and she's passionate about changing the economic climate within her country, and not just within her country, her island of St. Lucia, but all of the surrounding islands. She's a part of an initiative that where they want to develop 100 Caribbean millionaires by 2025. So we are with you, Venetia, and we are going to be doing the same in our region. Kudos to you for your beautiful example.
And now we have the one and only Mr. Sean Haynes.
Mr. Caribbean.
Mr. Caribbean.
Mr. Barbados.
Mr. Barbados. A Barbadian Canadian. He's been living in Canada for 11 years. Well, sorry, he's been in wealth management for 11 years. And he has been, when he left his job at the bank, all they gave him was a piece of glass. Now, imagine you're working in an environment and all they give you, slaving, and then all they give you is a piece of glass for your hard work. Not with GWT. He has been
celebrated, appreciated.
I guess you can say wined and dined.
Wined and dined, flowing around in high style, right. You know, on Emirates Airlines, on private jets, all of this because GWT has seen Sean's heart, which is to develop not just the Caribbean, all right, because like as he likes to say, cricket joins our hearts, but cricket is not going to help our
financially.
Okay?
That's right.
It's not going to help us financially. And finally, there's a way where we can develop a foundation within the Caribbean where we can help our Caribbean brothers and sisters who are less fortunate, not only by inviting them to launch with GWT, but also where we can give back. Because Mr. Ramin Mescalu, our CEO, he likes to say that he wants us to we want more, so we can become more. We can earn more, so we can give more. And Sean is the epitome of giving. Sean is available to us almost 24 hours per day. Unfortunately, he could not be on this call today, so you can hear him. But perhaps if you log back on Monday with a few of your friends, you will hear us speak about Sean.
But not just to mention that. But not just to mention that. But I must also let you know that Sean has received the company's highest award, being the President's Cup winner.
Proud.
So that is something to to shout about. Very proud of you, Sean. Thanks for
Very
all
proud.
your mentorship and your hard work and your constant giving.
And love. And finally, let's tell you about the highest earner within this company, Mr. Reza Mesgalu. Reza Mesgalu was invited to launch his VDM back in 2005 when this company started. But Reza thought that what he had was a cushy government job, so
yeah, that was good enough.
Yeah, he just decided to sort of go to sleep on this business, all right? Until he was invited to a session where he recognized that he had been really wasting time for the past 3 years, okay? So he just got to work. And with that, he has become the company's biggest earner. He has won the
President's Cup twice.
Okay? And I feel he can do that again,
Yes,
Okay? And he was the company's first national ambassador. So you can see him here posing with his exotic car.
Nice.
People, this is real. All right? You can see here that one of his checks where he actually earned 75,000 Canadian dollars in one month. It is possible, right? His mom,
Wow.
his and Ramin's mom likes to say that we can do it. So people, if you're out there, just know that you can do this business. Reza said that it took him 3 years to finally build seriously. How long have you been sitting there knowing that you should be doing something different so that your situation can improve?
Yep.
All right? He is saying to you that if he could have started right away, he would have been in a different place. He might have been our first global ambassador. All right? But we don't want to operate like Reza did. Like I did, I took action right away. I saw this and I started to share. And you can do the same.
So now, we want you to know that we are with you every step of the way. This is an internet-based business for worldwide access. We have tours and training available in multiple languages. You would have heard Tony speak about Vanessa Sukar, who's translated this presentation in Creole and French. We also have it in Russian. We have it in Spanish.
We have it in Filipino.
Filipino.
Yes,
wow, I did not know that.
yeah.
So numerous languages. So there's nothing for you to worry about when it comes to being able to present this tour or to send some person a video or a link to see this tour in another language. We have top of the line customer service that I can attest to, and anytime they will be very willing and happy to assist you. We have a state-of-the-art, fully automated online back office. This back office, it keeps track of everything in real time. So as it happens, it's there like clockwork.
And you don't have much accounting to do. Everything is done for us.
Done for us, exactly. We have ongoing training webinars. We have unlimited access to extensive training that's already online. So you don't have to try to reinvent the wheel. The wheel is already invented, it's already painted, everything is already done. So there's no need for you to go trying to change it.
Just get started.
Just get started and get it done. So in essence, you work for yourself, but not by yourself. We're a team. We work as a team. So in essence, teamwork makes the dream work.
So what is your plan of action? You've heard it, you've seen it. And in many instances, a lot of people like to live their life microwave style. You do things very quickly. You need things to get things done quickly. Well, I'm saying to you, this is one of those things. In fact, this is a phenomenon that you should not leave alone. Don't wait 2 years, 2 days, 2 hours. Just start in the next 2 minutes. It's online. Get back to the person who invited you on this call. And if you think it's not for you, then we would thank you by giving you a $100 gift certificate so you can visit our website and familiarize yourselves with our product. You would receive that gift certificate. But for those of you who are serious, we know you are looking to launch your Diamond VDM now as this call is over. That's if you're not doing it already, because you already understand that you will receive the highest discount, the highest earning potential via 3 VDMs and the most products. Okay? Learning to navigate your VDM website is simple. We would sit with you and we will get that done. Your back office, you become familiar with it and you just get your business rolling. We have another tool which is our next 30 days document. That is in your back office, and the person who encouraged you to sign up, that person will sit with you and show you that even if you have come into this business as a Selenium or a Gold, show you how you can become Diamond and go beyond that within your first 30 days and reap the relevant rewards. So all you need to do is start promoting your brand, which you will be paid for by GWT. Promote your new VDM business and sign up 20 free VIP customers. If you launch 4 VDMs and your 20 VIP customers, you will be featured on what we call the Night of the Stars. Now, more excitement.
Excitement, excitement, excitement. I know the RLCs who's on this call are extremely excited about this promotion.
Wired, we can't sleep.
Can't sleep. Now this is the Diamond Rush June promotion. That means it's only available in the month of June. And if you are looking at this business and you're not even sure that you can come in at the diamond level because of the financial strains on you right now,
that's okay.
That's quite all right. You can launch as a retailer at the
most convenient level,
economical, pocket-friendly level.
Exactly.
And all you need to do is refer anyone from Selenium and up, and the company is going to give you a free upgrade.
That means they save you money.
Of course, but not just that the company is saving you money, but when you launch Selenium VDMs and Gold VDMs and Diamond VDMs, the company is going to give you wholesale profit on top of that.
Wow.
So you're saving money and the company is paying you, so you're earning money.
This sounds crazy.
Crazier than that.
Insane.
Initially when I saw it, I was lost. But then the revelation of it came, and I sat in a little conference, I guess you can call it, with some of my other LCs and my sisters, and we talked about this, and everything started to flow and come out, and I was like, oh my goodness, GWT! So this promotion can be combined with anything else that is going on right now. The appropriate IA levels will apply to only new rank upgrades. And unfortunately, there's no free products or wholesale profits in the free upgrades.
But tell me something, Sonia. You think you would lose out on anything if you came in at a lower level? Company promoted you so you could get to the best benefits, and then they paid you wholesale profit. I can buy my own products, can't I?
Lose? Okay. Well, if I refer 3 diamonds, that is what?
You go diplomat. Oh my goodness.
Well, there you have
Let's
it.
move on. So all LCs on this call, all LCs on this call, we know that you're wired right now, and like us, we can't sleep, so that's understandable because this is the best thing that can happen to you. When I became a part of GWT, fortunately, the Diamond Rush promotion was in effect, and as a result, I became a diamond in 16 days. If I can do it, you can do it. So let's get it done.
Let's get it started. So now, after that, we're going to be having a Caribbean conference. And all of the LCs here are hoping and working towards having it in their particular territory, because we're not exactly sure it is yet. We have a nice friendly competition going on to see which country turns out the most ambassadors, and then we'll know the location. Now, if you can become an ambassador by the 30th of June, that is the end of this month, you get to go on a free catamaran boat party. And this is what? Compliments of the company?
Yes, again.
OMGWT.
With GWT, it's all about rewards. You just need to be prepared to do the work. We would love to welcome Mr. Ramin, Ms. Galu, and Ms. Sanaz Human back to the Caribbean. They've been here before, been to St. Martin, they've been to St. Lucia, and obviously we who are streaming live from Barbados would love for them to be here. So we'll see how it turns out at the end of the month. But of course, we'll also have our regional ambassador Sean Haynes, Resumes Galu, and it will be hosted by Ambassador Venetia Charles and diplomat Agnes Brooks.
But if you're an LC on this call, you need to get your early bird ticket. They're only going at 75 Canadian dollars. And for those of you who are listening who are not LCs, who have not launched a VDN, you need to launch. And as soon as you launch your VDN, make sure you get that early bird ticket.
So Tanya, we've been here, we came, we told them, we explained that GWT is the best place to be. So we want to just explain to everyone that it is time to live again. It's time to live again. All of your dreams, those that you've had on the shelves, those that you've put on the back burner, we are saying to you it's possible to revive them, because with GWT, it does not matter how little or how much you want, but it is possible, because as you partner with this company and all the fabulous LCs worldwide, we know that you can achieve your dreams. So if anyone has any questions, we invite you right now to just type them in the question box, and we'll be happy to try to answer them for you.
So just know, ladies and gentlemen, that dreams are possible. You just need to put in a little work, or a lot of work in some cases, and your dreams can happen. So if there are any questions, feel free to raise your hand, type the question in the chat box, and myself and Tony, we will answer those questions for you. All right, so
it seems that we were loud and we were very clear. Everyone understands GWT is home. It is the way to go. And right now, if you're on this call and you're not a luxury consultant with GWT, we invite you to get back with that person. We invited you to listen to the call and get started right away. All luxury consultants on the call, we invite you to take advantage of this Diamond Rush promotion, and let's all see each other as ambassadors on the 2017 cruise. So, welcome to the GWT Global Family, and we will be back again same time on Monday, June 6th. It would be great to see you all again. Invite a friend. So, good afternoon, good evening, good night, and good morning wherever you are. This is Diplomat Tony
and Diamond Tanya.
And we're out.
Do continue to enjoy the rest of your day.